Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Elizabeth, and today we're going to talk about some tips on how to be nicer to people, how to be nice when you're feeling stressed, how to be nice and treat others well, how to build better relationships. And so I got a couple questions about this actually, like how are you positive? How are you able to you seem to be so nice to other people. And so I was like, maybe I'll do a video about this. So hopefully it's helpful to you. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so the first thing is to just treat other people well, right? Like think, how would you want to be treated? The golden rule. I don't really think about how I want to be treated. I just am like, why wouldn't we treat people well? Like that is just a basic human thing. Treat other people well. And so if you go into life thinking that I am supposed to, and I want to treat other people well, that is going to totally change how you do things. I want other people to feel good. I want them to be happier. That's why I talk about on my channel. I want people to feel happier and healthier. I want to reduce suffering in the world. So because that is something that is inside me and something that I think about, when I talk to other people, I intentionally go up to them and try to be kind to them. I think it's just a basic form of respect and decency, but I also just think that's what I want for people. I want people to be happy. I want people to feel good, and I want to help others on their journey. Number 2, everybody is a person. We're all brothers and sisters. If you think about that in biblical terms, a lot of people, we're all just human beings enjoying our human experience and trying to thrive and trying to grow. We're all just people. I study successful people and find really rich people and wealthy people who are able to make a big financial impact in the world, but all of them are just people, right? And so we're all people. My parents taught me this, that it doesn't matter what your job is, if you're the CEO or if you're the custodian or the janitor, like that doesn't define a person, right? And so we all treat everybody with respect. It's hard though, because sometimes maybe other people aren't nice to you, right? And so you don't have to just kill people with kindness continually if they aren't being kind to you. It doesn't mean you need to be rude to them, but you might need to just separate your energy, and that's something that I do. But otherwise, like, we're all just people. It doesn't matter what job you have, what job you don't have. Treat people with respect and care about people. We're all brothers and sisters on this planet, and the more that we all lift each other up and support each other, then the better the world's going to be and the better our experience is going to be. I tell that to my students as well, that if it's our choice, it's your choice. It's your choice how you make the school. If everybody decided to act a certain way and acted in kindness and acted to support people and worked really hard and tried to get really super smart and tried to all be leaders and grow and achieve and thrive and did the right thing, that would infect the school in a positive way. Maybe infect is not the right word to use, but it would transform the whole world, right? And so seeing it in that way really makes a big difference, or it has for me. Number 3, how you interact with people is either helping or hurting. You can maybe say it's doing nothing, but if you have the potential to do something, why not do it? And so if you have the potential to make someone's day, if you have the potential just to not cause any problems or friction, then do that. It doesn't mean you just walk around and never have opinions or things of that nature, but why are you trying to bring people down? Why are you trying to do that, right? And so to me, I had a list of reasons, but honestly, I'm going to be sharing why it might be hard to be nice to people. And so I'm going to share those in just a minute. But really, to me, we're all people. It doesn't matter. We're human beings, and we deserve to have kindness and to treat people with respect. It's a basic human right. It's a basic way to treat another person, and that's just is what it is. Okay, so we know why we should be nice to people and why I care about being kind to people and why that's a value of mine. That's something that my parents ingrained in me, but also just how I want to show up. But why are people maybe mean? Why are people maybe picking not to be that way? I studied human development, sociology, psychology. I've been in education for many years. I've worked with people for 15, 18 plus years. I've always been interested in working with people. And so why might they not be like that? And so I'm going to go ahead and get into this. And that's part of what I try to address on my channel is the stressors or the things that people can feel that can prevent them from being successful or prevent them from being kind and nice. And so let's talk about it. All right. So number 1, they're simply having a hard time with something. Maybe they're stressed financially. Maybe they don't have a good relationship. Maybe they are having a hard time in their relationship. Maybe they don't have one at all. It's something in their life that is not going well. Maybe they're lacking something, maybe they're struggling with something, or maybe they're struggling with something on the inside, and that is why they are acting a certain way towards you. Maybe you're kind to them or you don't bother them, but then they act aggressively towards you or rudely towards you. That's a reflection of them. That is their choice. It is probably because of something that is going on in their life or that isn't going on in their life. And that's why they're acting that way towards you. Number 2, another reason is it's your genetic disposition. So have you ever heard of the Big Five? It's these personality traits that show a spectrum of your personality from genetics. And so are you more open? Are you less open? Are you more agreeable? Are you more disagreeable? And so these spectrums can really help. And part of that is the agreeable versus disagreeable. Agreeable people, like if you are very agreeable on this spectrum, you really are a complete people pleaser. You never want to, you like always say yes to things. You never want to hurt anyone's feelings. You never do hurt anyone's feelings. You don't stand up for yourself, things like that. If you're disagreeable, you don't really care. And you're just going to say things as they are. You're going to act a certain way. I'll put it on the screen. And so maybe someone's just more disagreeable, right? And you're more agreeable and you're walking around and stuff. And so there's a spectrum, right? You could be in the middle of the bell curve. You could be on the ends of the bell curve. And so if someone's more disagreeable, or that could be because they're on this side of the bell curve, and that's just kind of how they genetically are. Some people just are how they are. It doesn't mean they can't be nice or things of that nature, but that's how they were designed. Number 3 is that they're not taking care of themselves. So it could be something going on in their life. It could be how they are genetically just with genetics, right? But it also could be, are they eating well? Are they sleeping well? And are they exercising? Seriously, so many things can be solved if you just go to sleep. I'm going to make a video on this. It's very simple, but I told my husband one time, like, sometimes I just need to go to sleep, especially after the end of the long week. And if it's late at night, if I just put myself to sleep, I wake up the next day, I feel so much better. It's magic. It's magic. It's like we were meant to sleep. Or eating more whole foods and healthy foods just makes me feel energized and makes me feel really good about myself and in my skin and in my body. And I don't have these low sugar crashes and stuff. So it's easier to be nice to people, right? If you've gotten sleep and you're not sleep deprived, you feel so different, right? You're not dragging and you don't have this like, energy, right? You feel good. You feel ready to go. And then the other one is exercise. It literally is magic. It just is hard to do. If it came in a pill form, like that would be a $1 billion, $1 trillion company, seriously. So the power of exercise and releasing endorphins and dopamine and helping your brain calm down, helping you feel more confident. There's so many benefits to exercise. I could put them on here. But if you're not doing those things, and I've seen that as becoming an adult, becoming a stepmom, becoming a parent, especially having my son and then having a job and then having my side hustles and having all these things, it's harder. And so if I don't get the exercise, I definitely notice, oh, I'm not feeling as good. And so are they not taking care of those 3 things? It's going to be harder to be nicer to people and kinder to people when you feel crappy about yourself. Number 4 is they're stressed. Whether that's financial stress, which I've seen, and that's one reason I talk about this on my channel, because I really feel like money can cause a lot of problems, but it also can be a source for solution. It doesn't solve all your problems. You still have to do the inner work. You still have to work on all of these things, which I'm happy to talk more about if you have questions on it, if you have any specific questions you want to know about. But really, money can help you. It can help put more peace. If you're in debt, if you don't have enough to pay the bills, if you have to go work a job that you hate and that is draining and taxing on your body, that's not going to make you feel good either. And that's not going to make you want to be kind or nice either, right? And so that's the goal. How can we design a life that we actually enjoy? How can we design a life that feels good to us so that we can feel good ourselves and then be nicer to other people, right? And so I don't think a lot of people are trying to be mean to other people or show up so stressed and so frantic. I think it's how life is for them, the life that they're living or the things that they're doing, the things that they're not doing or that we're not doing. I'm not immune to this either, right? And so I noticed that and tried to notice, oh my gosh, like, why am I feeling a little, like right now? And I'm like, oh, well, have I gotten sleep? No. Am I helping other people? Am I like, go through those questions and figure that out, right? And so that is my goal on this channel, is to reduce some of the suffering and try to help people to feel happier and healthier and take control of their lives and themselves so that we can have a higher vibration. We can have a better experience on this planet, right? You don't have to just say, this is just my life. This is just how I'm going to feel. Oh, I'm a parent now, so I'm just going to be stressed all the time, or I'm going to be sleep deprived all the time. Part of it is there's seasons and there's phases, but you don't have to just accept it. Like a lot of people told me just with certain phases of my life, like, it just is what it is. It is what it is. And sometimes it is, but I'm the type of person that's like, does it have to be that way? And if there's another way around it or another way to do something else, I'm going to do it if it works for me and if it's a better solution. So I hope this message was helpful to you. I know it feels weird kind of making a video like this, but I just want to share that. I think that's something that some people who are nice to everybody don't understand why some people are rude or mean. And some people who are rude and mean, like, don't want to necessarily be like that or don't even realize they're acting like that. And so I hope this message was helpful or enlightening or expose something, and so that we can all work on being nicer and happier and healthier together. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you have questions. Feel free to like and subscribe for more. You've got this. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be happy ray of sunshine all the time, right? You could be real, you could be honest, but the more light we can put into ourselves and then into others, the better off we're all going to be. So thanks for being here. You got this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.